Hey everyone, please support what I do to help keep Greyhawk alive by subscribing to the channel. Also, please consider becoming a channel member to get early access to videos, exclusive live chats, quarterly adventure modules, and more. Thanks, and enjoy the show.
So composite bows in the first edition AD&D rules, they were a mystery, and I want to go through it today on Greyhawk Rodnart. One of the things that has befuddled fans of the first edition of AD&D is the role of the composite bow. There's composite longbows and composite short bows, and there's regular ones as well. And nobody seems to know what the difference is. And let me just walk you through what some of the things are. I'm going to start in my well-worn player's handbook here, where we see that in the cost of equipment and such, the composite bows are a lot more expensive than the regular bows. So like a composite short bow is 75 gold pieces and a regular one's only 15, and a composite long bow is 100 and the regular one's only 60. So you would think that there's some enormous benefit to having one of these bows. But when you look at the actual stats of the weapons, there isn't. They have the same rate of fire. In fact, the range for the composite bows is a smidgen worse than the range of the regular bows. And even the armor class adjustments for those who use it is worse. Now, one of the things that a lot of people did back in the day, a very, very common house rule, was that a composite bow would basically, you could apply your strength bonus to damage that is inflicted on the using it. That's not in the rules. That is just a house rule that a lot of people had. And when you look through the DM's guide, well, let me get to the DM's guide last, because that I think actually has the key to this whole mystery. When you look at Unearthed Arcana, we see we get a little thing about the barbarian class has a little thing in here. So the rovers, being the most barbaric of these groups, would have tertiary abilities of running, animal handling, paddled small craft, sound imitation, snare building. Their main weapons would be the club, javelin, and lasso, or short bow. Other nomads from this group, the northern barbarians, would be most efficient at long-distance signaling and skilled in the use of the lance, scimitar, and composite short bow. That's pretty much it in Unearthed Arcana for anything of use. And in the Dungeoneer Survival Guide, we don't really get any other distinction, but I did find something that was very interesting that I had completely forgotten. Mounted missile fire. A character who, short bows, composite short bows, and light crossbows can all be fired by mounted characters, but the rate of fire is less than when unmounted. So even somebody using a composite short bow, which you would normally associate with like Mongols and stuff like that, because a composite short bow is one where there are strips of wood and hide and things alternating, which makes the bow stronger and harder to draw. There's not even a difference there. It's not even a difference with a mounted user. But we get to the DM's guide, and even when you're talking about the bowyers, people who can make bows, there's no difference in the rate. You can make exactly as many composite bows as you can regular ones. They are equal, except for the outrageous cost associated with the composite versions. And here, I think, is the solution to the puzzle. Under the bow +1 entry under magic items, the type of bow found should be based on the circumstances of your campaign, i.e. composite, short, long, etc., according to the nature of the area. And that, I think, is the key to solving the mystery of why there's a difference between composite bows and long bows. It has nothing to do with their performance. It has nothing to do with adding your strength bonus or anything like that. It has to do with what's available where. If you're in a place where culturally they make composite bows, that's all you're going to be able to find, and you're going to have to cough up more money to buy it. So if you're in a land in the north of the Flanness, for example, in the Tiger Nomads or the Rovers of the Barrens or whatever, or places adjacent to it where that's what they're going to expect, that's what you're going to find there. And you're going to have to pay more. If you're somewhere else, if you're down in the south, in Furiondi or Valuna, where they have regular longbows, that's what you're going to find. If you're somewhere else where they have short bows, that's what you're going to find and what you're going to be able to get. So it really takes it out of the realm of mechanics, except for the price, and turns it into the realm of flavor in the campaign. Is that culturally, this is the type of bow that they use here, and they use something else here. That's why they have two kinds of bows, not because it's a melee or a combat benefit, but because it's culturally appropriate for one group or another. And I think that's the answer to the puzzle of why there are composite bows. So anyway, hope you like this one. Let me know what you think in the comments. I know I'm going to get a ton of, well, I use the strength bonus thing. I know. I addressed that. I said it myself. You don't have to repeat it, but you're going to. Anyway, hope you like this one. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later.
Thanks for watching today's video. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Below you'll find links to my Patreon, which helps make these videos possible. You'll also find the web store where you can buy my books, and my blog where you'll find all sorts of free downloads and other articles. Thanks, and have a great day.